Arsenal scraped past Olympiacos in the second leg of the Europa League last 16, and it booked them a place in the quarter-final against Slavia Prague. We're going to be talking about the likelihood of us winning that game, plus looking ahead to West Ham at the weekend. So let's get into it. So to begin, we're going to talk about last night. It wasn't a good performance by any stretch of the imagination. I couldn't really pick out one player that played well. I think Aubameyang could have had 4 or 5 goals. He just seemed disinterested. It was good to see Gabriel Martinelli getting some minutes. But look, we're through, and our next opponents are Slavia Prague. Now, Slavia Prague have shown that they're a very, very good team by the fact that they bet Leicester, they bet Rangers, of course, in the knockout stages, and they've an overall very good team. And judging on what I saw last night, I am worried about that match. Now, there are no pushover. I know that there are easier ties to be had in that draw, but there are probably harder ties to be had in that draw as well. So I do expect Arsenal to win, but it's just a matter of, I suppose, doing it, because at the end of the day, it is Arsenal, and we're very inconsistent, as people know, and it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one to call, of course it is. Like any other game, really, it's going to be a tough one, and I just hope that we can kind of find our form again going into these games, because it's going to be really, really important, because they have the home leg first, and if we get advantage there by getting some away goals, we proved last night, you don't have to play as well in the second leg to progress. We could be then, if we win that match, we're going to be playing either Villarreal or someone else in the semi-final, and then that will lead us to the final, where we're most likely either going to play Man United or maybe even Ajax, maybe, I don't know. But either way, it sets up for a decent end to the Europa League. Hopefully Arsenal will make the final and obviously win the thing, because this would be the only thing to really salvage our season, considering we're out of the FA Cup, we're out of the League Cup, we won the Community Shield, it really gives one about that, and our league form has just been terrible, which has led us to being 10th and just realistically not going to make any kind of strong surge up the table to contend for Europe. And that's pretty much all I can say about that. We're going to talk about West Ham. This is actually a big game for both clubs, because West Ham obviously are climbing the table. They're like ridiculously they're the surprise package this year. That's the only way really I can say it, and we're going to talk about that now, and just why their meteoric rise, I suppose, of the table is just a kind of surprise to everyone. At the start of this season, lots of pundits were saying that West Ham were going to get relegated. David Moyes and his whole entire staff, players, that whole club really has just shocked the world by having the chance to get to the top 4. And now this is their game in hand, of course, so this game is so big for them, and if they don't get 3 points, then I'm going to just go and say it, they're not going to make top 4, but they probably will get top 5, because they've been absolutely brilliant this season. In terms of how important it is for Arsenal, it's not really that important, because, well, we're not going to make Europe, as I said, and it'll be just, to keep getting the form back, and kind of, I suppose, building up to the 2 Slavia Prague games, because they're coming quick and fast. It's actually our last game as well before the international break. I'm going to be doing some international kind of roundup on just who's been playing well as well. For Arsenal, that is, sorry. And that's pretty much all I'm going to be doing on that. And in terms of score prediction, I'm going to go maybe 1-1, maybe even 2-1 to West Ham. I just don't think we can recover. I did say that last time. We played a bad European game, and our match was against Leicester, and we ended up beating Leicester 3-1. So I'm happy to be proven wrong on this channel, especially when I predict the worst for Arsenal. But I do think this is going to be too tough for the Gunners. And that's pretty much the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you're new, and goodbye for now.